Welcome to Gotta Know Joe Hobbies here in Spring, Texas. And we're going to do something we hadn't done in a long time, which is a walkthrough, inventory walkthrough. I used to do these back in the day, and I fell off just because we got so busy remodeling the house. But, you know, we're going to try to keep a few of these out. I'll do my best to keep up. We are a little sparse. We've been running low. We've been selling a lot of planes, so I don't have as many planes as I normally do. But let me show you, if you're local, you need to come down because we've got some really, really nice stuff. 165 bucks. There is the voodoo that you can do. This thing is like brand new, and it comes with retracts. It's all ready to go. Drop a battery and just start screaming. If you're into the foamies, there's that little T28 mint condition. I can't remember who makes that one. I don't know if that's I think this is Dynam. We had some airfields there as well. Got this little Blue Angel. That thing needs a home. And here's an HSD J10. This thing is immaculate. There is not a ding or spot on her. Let's see what else we've got here. I've got there's a C-47 and the good old P-38. We had two of those. I think we sold one, and let me see here. This thing here, I got to remember that I'm videotaping. I start talking and looking around and I don't point the camera where I should. Let me go back. HSD J10. Oh, and look at that. Look at that big stealther up there. There is the this little Cessna. I believe it's either air-filled, possibly a Diamond. It might be that. I think it is that T-Trainer. P-38. I think that's going to fall in the Dynam category, as is the C-47 up there. Back to the Carf. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a new motor NEU, like Newcastle, but just not the Newcastle line. It is the other new, which I think is more of they do a lot of commercial motors and stuff, and competition motors. I forget if it's got a Newcastle ESC or Keltronics or Hectronics, but it's got a very desirable high dollar ESC in it. It has the Futaba BLS 155, the S9 9551, and the 9550 high speed digital torque servos. It comes with wing bags, and also got another canopy which has the shiny finish instead of the matte. And you know, this plane's been flown. It's used, but it's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's ready for a new home. And while I'm standing here in the helicopter world, there is a Henslet TDR. Now, these are from Germany. They're expensive, high quality, and possibly the world's fastest helicopter. That one is new, yet it is built, and I've got a box of parts that goes with it as well. There was this one, and we had a kit, but we sold it a while back. Now, Henslet does not make helicopters anymore, so you cannot buy that anywhere. But Henslet does still have parts, and still makes parts and sells parts to support all of his kits that he put out. There is a logo, a Mikado Logo 600. It's packed with V-bar, all the software, everything's there. So there is that. And we have some more out in the trailer. Well, let's see. There's one more here. There's a Goblin, and then I've got two Goblin Comets out in the trailer, and a couple of more 600s. And these came out of San Antonio, and they are all built by a guy that knew what he was doing, and he spared no pennies and cut no corners in his builds. Everything is high and tight and got the best of the best. There's your little P-47. There again, when we lost Greg Greyhound. We lost the ability to ship a lot of these planes, you know, at a competitive rate. So, you know, most of this stuff hanging, you got to come and get it. Now, there are some exceptions if you see something that you like. Now, this here is a Hangar 1, if I remember right. Yeah, this is a Hangar 1. This is a brand new Tiger Moth, 15cc, 70-inch wingspan. Never been in the air. They started to put it together, and this is where it ended up. It's got the wire spoke wheels, the whole Nickelodeon. And here is a Balsa Tiger Moth, and that is the Kyosho model. Now, you're going to ask me about this one, but that one's mine. I haven't flown it yet. Look here, CMP0. I got two of these. I got one right here that you're seeing. It's got retracts installed, and it has servos. It just needs a motor. I've got another one, brand new in the box, out in the trailer. So you can get one and get a hell of a deal on one here local, or you can get a hell of a deal on one that we can ship. I'm just going to walk around, let you look at a few other things. This is a beautiful, beautiful Aerospace Extra 330S. It's a nitro, but it's just a good classic, good high and tight plane. I've got this biplane I've had for a long time. Nobody knows what it is. We all can agree that it is a biplane, and we can all agree it was probably a used plane that was recently recovered, but it now has a brand new engine on it. So it was just recovered, completely redone, and from the floor up, and it is absolutely beautiful. It did not come with a cowl. It may have had one originally, I don't know, but it is what it is. But it absolutely beautiful biplane, and anybody that likes bikes would, you know, be happy to have that one. We've got the Seagull Bristol. That's a 20cc World War I bird. We've got a 20cc, it's a 15cc or a 20cc Spitfire back there. I don't know who made it. Fiberglass fuse. Just a good, nice plane. And I think that there, I don't know, somebody said it might be a Lark, this pattern ship. It's brand new. It's been assembled, never flown. It's got servos in it. I don't believe it's got a motor. It's been a while since I hung that up there. Yeah. So this is, it looks a lot like the Vanquish, Extreme Flight Vanquish. Almost identical in the silhouette, but you know, it's not from Extreme Flight. I picked this up here the other day. Let me move this guy out of the way. Beep, beep, beep. You stay there, S-Bach. Now, this thing is really clean. Because it's got fixed gear on it, you know, it didn't jump out at me as being a, you know, other than just an old average plane. But that thing's got one of them high dollar mega motors. So this thing's built for boogieing. I guarantee you that thing will make the clouds boil. I didn't notice it until the other day when I was standing over there and I looked up and I noticed the color of the motor, and I was like, hey, get my phone, let me zoom in on that, because I didn't look at it real close when it was down. But see, you can see it's got that, looks like a mega motor, if I'm not mistaken, in there. But if you're into prop jet, that would be a fun electric to have. This is a 50cc airframe, all composite. Wings, vertical stab, horizontal stab, everything on this thing is composite. It too is brand new. I can tell because some of the control horns and stuff haven't been installed. It does have some servos, if not all of them. I think maybe no. I think this one here just had tail servos in it. It was built as a 50cc, but guess what? My RCGF Stinger 70 twin will fit right there in that hole, and you shan't have to cut the cowl. And that 70 will make the wings fold back on this thing. And this plane was built a little old, a while back, so it was designed for a heavier motor when the 50s were a little heavier. Now our 70 twins are just at the same weight as the older 50s or 55s. So you can get a great deal on this if you're here local. I don't know what this is. I picked it up today because it's different. Has no motor, but it does have the servos. It's got really nice retracts. Let me see if I can get up there a little closer so you can see them. The ones in the back's got springs on them. A guy was doing, this was a project, and he told me he was making a vector thrust unit out of it. So he's got this carbon fiber output there, vector thrust output with all the servos, everything's installed, but he just stopped on it. He was putting a very large EDF in this thing, so probably like a 100, possibly a 120. I think it was 860 kV, and the motor was about the size of a beer can. I should have bought the motor to go with it, but I just didn't. It didn't have the fan unit, and I figured somebody that wants this thing, have an old EDF laying around, that they have a power system they can put in it. That about covers us for the come and get it stuff. I don't know anything about this except for the fact I bought it today, and I'm going to look it over. This is a 55 DLE, if I remember what the guy told me. I haven't even opened up the canopy to look in there, but it's got a couple of little boo-boos on it. And it's missing like some servos, but this is a S-Bach, and it's probably a Chinese S-Bach, but not a bad looking plane. It would be a real fun plane, practice plane, one that's not perfect, that you can go out and fly around and just have a good time with. See, the wings are in really good shape. It's got a couple of little patch spots on it, but anyway, for the come and get it stuff, that about covers it. We've got more stuff around here, but that's all I'm going to show right now. One more I need to add to that list. Of course, I can probably ship this one. This is a Waco, Canco Waco. I've got all of it. It's just out of box. There's the wings. I got the cowling, all the parts to it and everything. Absolutely gorgeous plane. Now for stuff that you can find on our eBay store and or give us a call direct. There is a P51 kit. Don't have this one online. It's by SIG. I've also got a giant Velocity, very similar to, I guess, the Long Easy. That's the Rutan design. There is an original You Can Do 3D, but I believe we sold that one. Let me see what else we don't have yet on stock. Oh, yes, or in stock online. Look here. Let you read that for a second. Yes, sir. It is a 60cc Pitts S2B by Hangar 9. Beautiful plane, brand new in the box. Somebody's going to be really happy to take that home. Not only do I have this little GB sitting here in my way, but I've got its big brother right there, and it's got the last of the Robo strut sets to go that goes with. And what is in this box over here? Oh yes, I have got a AeroWorks Laser 200 30cc, brand new in the box. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't get to it right now to show you a picture of it, but that'll be coming up soon as well. Hawker Typhoon. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. This is the ESM, and I can't remember. I think, yeah, this one's got the full set of electric retracts that comes with it. There's the Gropner UHU Electro. That thing is really cool. Old vintage collector's item. I don't know if y'all remember these. I get these and sell them every once in a while. That's a foamy kit build. There is a third scale Flybaby from Balsa USA. This here is a kit, Quadrotech Extra 300S. There's Super Demona. If you haven't seen that plane, that thing has got a wingspan of like 1,000,000 feet. That thing is just massive. I want to say it's somewhere in the 90s or 100 something inch. I finally made deals and got rid of both of my large sailplanes, the Topaz and the Pulsar. But we do have this one here in stock. We just picked up a, yeah, there it is, a DLE or a disc launch there. Running out of stuff to talk about here. Let's see. There's one that you hadn't seen in a long time, the Tribute 3D by E-Flight. There's a Strega, a Reno mid-profile, Liberty Sport. We've got a couple of the control line kits here. Here is a Top Flight P51 conversion kit. And there is a rear one by Craft Air. I'm just going to move this real slow, let y'all kind of look at this, and then I'm going to take y'all out to the big trailer. Somebody needs to buy that short kit, that Twin Beach C45. Got the plans and all the fiberglass that goes with it. Yep, that's a Royal Stagger Wing. Seabird by Lanier. Sky Mule. Alrighty. I just brought some more stuff in. I've got a bunch, and when I say bunch, I mean a bunch of ARFs coming in. Hopefully, I'm waiting on the man to give me a call so we can finish the deal up. So have no fear, gotta know Joe is here. I'm always looking. Here is a beautiful 330S China Models 3D, just a cheap plane, but a nice one. I mentioned earlier the Comets. There's a couple of them, a couple more of them 600s. There's Jerry's Big Boy. It's been a long time since anybody's seen one of those, me included. This is an old Morris Hobbies ARF. Morris Hobbies used to be here in Spring. Here is a CMP / Chinese Hellcat. One of my favorite airframes. Just a really cool airframe. And there's that CMP 0 I was talking about earlier. We've got the Carbon Cub, Big Boss one by Hangar 9, 15cc. Let me see here. I forgot what all about here. See, none of this stuff here is online yet. Oh, this is the VQ Super Cub, but it's the US version. It's the red and white. What do we got here? That's a float set, 41 inch. And I believe that goes with a Beaver. And we may have that Beaver over there. This here is a Eurocoupe. And This is either it's a bomber. Can't remember which one. It's a B something. Yeah, 24 Liberator. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, brand new in the box. And can't remember if that one has retracts or not, but it is brand new. This thing here, if you're into tiger moths, man, this thing is 2.15 meters, and this is an ARF. There's a Matrix 40 King Cobra, and discussed that one right there already. There's some stuff a little further in the back that I'm not going to be able to get to. This here is South African Dietrich, also branded as Top Dog, if I'm not mistaken. This is a brand new, in the bones, 40% Edge 540. I've got the canopy and all the stuff and cowlings and wheel pants and the wheels and the gears, and there's the pants, and this thing is absolutely gorgeous, and it's going to be one hell of a deal because I need the room. There's the vertical and horizontal stabs for it right there. I've had this thing a while. I just keep forgetting I have it. But we cleaned off the back porch and moved some stuff around. I'm like, oh man, I got to sell that plane. Need to make some room. So anyway, I hope this helps. There is a X UAV clouds, and I've got another long range FPV / UAV inside as well. It's a twin boomer, and it comes with the Eagle Tree electronics and everything for long distance flight. If you have any questions, give us a call. Gotta Know Joe Hobbies here in Spring, Texas. If you type in Gotta Know Joe Hobbies, you'll find us. Our phone number's there, email's there, but the best way to give us, get in touch with us is just give us a ring or give us a text. There's also a Midwest Satabria kit down there. Brand new kit in mint condition. All right, folks, I got to go. I got to get some of these planes and kits and stuff hung up, and we will talk to you all soon.